What up, world? It's your boy Sky, broadcasting live. This home, finally, after making some good service today for the world, for the community with DoorDash. You know what I'm saying? Serving up people food and whatnot. Made some good earnings. Stay consistent, stay busy, just moving around, But, anyways, honestly, today's video is just about love. I talk about love a lot, this and that, because it's an ongoing process. First of all, the relationship with ourselves, and second of all, like our interactions amongst others. It can get real deep if we want to go there. But like how I see it now, to be real, you gotta you gotta be so strong. You have to be so strong, literally, to love yourself 100%. You have to be so strong. You have to be so willing to be strong, to love yourself, to you know be a better person. To prevent yourself from doing silly things. And it's sometimes very extremely hard because you really have to breathe. You know what I'm saying? When there can be so much stuff going through your head, when people aren't in resonance with you, and you don't want to, you know, react out of just foolishness and do something insane, and at the same time, you still desire to get your point across, your message across, your voice to be heard. And it's like a balancing act in a way, to be honest. Like, it's deep, the process of detoxifying ourselves. Because you're like, one part you just want to break away and be free. And at the same time, you still desire to be stable and well and healthy and, just at one with yourself. And also at the same time, you're realizing what's going on with your body when you're detoxing. Like, for those of us who are vegan, I'm a vegan of over 2 years now, and we're seeing what is going on with our body. And sometimes, honestly, you just get to a point where you don't even care what other people think about you. You know what I mean? Like, other people who are in different resonance, you let them be. You let them live their life. They far off from where you are. So, like, makes no sense to try to waste all your energy trying to overthink, trying to nitpick, trying to judge, or whatever, their lifestyle choice, even though you already know the truth about the food and whatnot. That's simple aspect. So that's already out the way. Next, dealing with real true love. You know what I'm saying? Like, I've basically understood and realized, to be honest, you always gotta just, it's easier said than done, but you really, really have to love yourself 100%. And I'm still in the process of it, like a lot of us. And it's an ongoing process, to be honest, but there's really levels to it, I guess. As life is supposed to be, it's supposed to be a growth, a progression, of experience, of going through different memories. You know what I'm saying? That's what life is, you know? And there are times that literally maybe you may be on social media or whatever, this and that. You may be alone in real life, just taking care of your own business, this and that. And sometimes you may see people on social media going to these clubs, strip club, the dance club, you know, just all types of stuff. Celebrities gossiping, you know what I'm saying? Viral, silly stuff, you know what I'm saying? Like, and the list goes on and on and on. And there you are in your little select world that maybe isn't that popular, but it's really intelligent and smart, and like, that's where I'm at. You know what I'm saying? Now, I basically have come to peace within myself that, hey, you know what, Sky? Make your moves. You know what I'm saying? Like, continue with your legacy. Reach out to people. Uplift other people. You're not perfect all the time. You still keep it real, but uplift people. And at the same time, like, don't be stressing out or worrying about, you know, having the woman of your dreams come to you. You know why? Because, like, how I'm seeing it, to be honest with y'all, that's why, like, probably why I joined into Infinite Waters, Ralph Smart's channel and videos, and why I was so drawn to it in a way, because he says peace, at the beginning of his videos. And that makes sense, you know what I'm saying? That resonates, obviously. And for me, peace, well, peace is peace, you know what I'm saying? It's like no interference. It's not doing stuff out of, hate or doing something, to harm someone or to interfere or whatever, but it's just staying in harmony, you know? And how I perceive it is like, hey, you know what? If all of these people, all of these homies, bros, associates, strangers, whatever, don't want to listen, don't understand me, don't want to hear me, don't really get that flow going all the way amongst me, then I can let it go. I don't need to waste my time or energy. And same thing with women. There's different levels of resonance with that. Some you can perceive as whatever. I don't know. They're living their own life. But the same thing with women. You know what I'm saying? You shouldn't have to stress out, forcing, begging, or trying to sway people or whatever over who I am. You know what I'm saying? I'm already good enough. And it's apparent. So, like, if people don't appreciate who you are, if people aren't making the effort, aren't making a commitment, aren't out there reaching out for you to, be in your life, then don't bother. You know what I'm saying? Because that's very apparent, honestly, on social media and Instagram, where you see a pool of billions of people, billions of different types of users. And what's the most popular? Celebrities. What's the most popular? Models and fitness people. So therefore, deep down, some of us are like, dang, I desire to feel that love. And we got to feel that love within ourselves. Because guess what? You got a tricky situation, depending on what age and point of life you are. You got to get to a point where you can just provide for yourself and, like, you have more stable stance in your life without having so much dependency on others, and where you learn a little more. And that's what I'm realizing. I know it's every day for my life I will be learning. I understand that. It's levels. But I'm saying, this is what I'm sharing for right now, what makes sense. And it's like, if you are not able to, like, get out, if you're not able to, still get it back together and fill your own void, you're always going to be wanting it from somebody else. And I'm saying it because I've had it happen with my own self. You know what I'm saying? I'm overcoming a lot because a lot of times, you are letting go of a lot of programs and beliefs for so long that's been ingrained within us, with lust, with bad food, with the manipulation, with the media, with the porn, with all that stuff. And it's a lot of distractions. And deep down, you're like, dang, I don't know what's going to happen. You know what I'm saying? And it's a lot going on. But deep down, all you desire is just some love. Because you might go here and fading in and out of your ego, walking around in public, but we all know that ain't real. You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, everybody has their own unique core desire. But how I see it is like, honestly, if all of these women and all of these so-called associates or business partner bros, whatever, if all of them reject me, if they don't get along with me, if they don't like me, if they don't resonate with me, then guess what? I'm not going to waste my time over it. I'll say what I have to say, but I'm done stressing over it, because it's like, you got to be real with yourself. It's like, should you really be trying to persuade and debate and fight and prove who you are to get people to accept you and get people to like you and to do things, that resonates with you? No, and I'm grateful to learn this at such a young age, because it's like, you stop wasting your time, you stop wasting your time, you start putting your energy in, like, a core, select, strong group of people that can be your structure, that can be your foundation, instead of stagnating your energy off of someone who's ditzy and got a whole bunch of air inside their head and they don't know anything, they're just putting on a facade. And basically how I see it, I'm like, if all of them people rejected me, if all of them people are busy, if all of them people don't got enough time, if all of them people got all these priorities ahead of me, then guess what? Cool. They will realize when it's too late. You know what I'm saying? And how I see it is like, okay, I know deep down still I have healing to do. I'm still working on myself, this and that, this reality. How I see it, I'm like, okay, well, guess what? Out of all the billions and infinite life forms there are, the millions and billions of people out there in the world, out in this universe, out on planet Earth, guess what? They're has to be a way. And we know that there is a universal God creator. We are gods, but something brought us all here that created all this stuff. So, anyways, bottom line is, out of all the billions of people, and if you're constantly getting rejected, if you're constantly getting let down and disappointed and in and out of love, in and out of relationships, confused, lost, this and that, guess what? Don't worry about it, because I'm going through it too, to be honest. And how I'm seeing it is like, hey, guess what? It's time to keep working on ourselves. And that day that we finally have leveled up ourselves a lot, to where we really are proud of who we are without anybody, just alone, then it's like a magic ticket to where we're united with, you know, our significant other. You know what I'm saying? And that's how I see it, to be honest. Like, it's called a reflection, a divine reflection, twin flame, all this and that. I mean, I'm a supporter and believer and knower and have faith in magic and God and stuff like that, because it's like, at least have that. You know what I'm saying? If all these women that everybody's chasing, all these women that and men that women and guys go after at clubs, at the bar, on social media, wherever, the list goes on, cheerleaders, everything, a whole bunch of stuff going on. If all those people, it's a whole bunch of drama there. And if you can just take time to sort your life out and get 100% within you, then at least out of all these billions of people, we all at least granted to at least have that one. At least have that one. One out of all the billions. Because that one is supposed to know everything about you. All the deep stuff about you. Because guess what? Every day is going like that. We're on a schedule. You know what I'm saying? Like, we're on a schedule. Everybody in the world is on some sort of schedule. Some people are more aware of it, some people aren't, And like, if anybody is able to really sit down and talk with you for hours and like actually get to know you, some deep stuff about you on the phone, this and that, that's a real person, And to the highest level of where they really, really open you up all the way, and you talking for days, hours, and get all the levels involved. I'm not just talking about just a random stranger. You know what I'm talking about, okay? It's levels of it, all right? Obviously, it's going to be a different resonance between a grandmother who's already settled down and has a family, has a significant other, children, grandchildren, great-grandchildren, and it's going to be a different resonance in contrast to how it is with, the mother of your child or the father of your child. You know what I'm saying? The first newborn. Obviously the resonance and the bond and the connection between that one and any other person is gonna be completely different. And you're not just gonna brush it off and act like they ain't nothing and be so deep in your ego and just act like you can just keep doing it on and on and on again and like not act like they don't matter. You know what I'm saying? You move how you're supposed to move, whatever you choose to move. You know what I'm saying? But I'm saying, specifically for creation, when you're bringing a child into the world, there's nothing that compares to that bond. And honestly, love is the only truth there is, because that honestly prevents wars, prevents fights, prevents just drama and just unnecessary disturbances of peace. It's just a real union of love, honestly. When you see couples together for 60, 70, 80 years, that's astonishing in my eyes, to be honest, because they stuck through. They made it through, still functioning, experiencing the world, able. You know what I'm saying? And that's a deep thing. And honestly, it just goes hand in hand with them having a great relationship within themselves first. And that's what I'm realizing, you know what I mean? Instead of chasing this and that, passing out everything I had, man, I done helped out so many people. I got some help here and there, but like, I started to realize, like, hey, you're like an energy pack, you know what I'm saying? And if you coming in, like, you're like a lifeguard or whatever, and you're passing out water bottles, and every day, it's like you're passing out water bottles, but where's your water? You know what I mean? You don't even have any water. You're not getting any water. You know what I'm saying? And that's like the best way to look at it with just our focus on loving ourselves, because it's like sometimes we want to be everybody's friend. We want love from the girls, and girls want love from the guys, and we got our hands out sometimes, and it's like just establishing ourselves, to be real. And it can be overwhelming because you see this person, this celebrity, this person on social media or whatever, and they seem all happy and stuff on social media because they got a bunch of likes. But little do we know what's really going on behind the scenes. You know what I'm saying? So that's how I see it. And I'm like, hey, this is the